This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on last year's national champions, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job to limit the return. Not much there. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
First and 10 now for the offense. And they hand it off to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. With the catch, it's Burks. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Out of the gun now on third down. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but a pick to set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch got to pad your stats.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Make the tackle, but the offense now set up on the first down at the 21.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
To throw, it's McLeod. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this.
Touchdown, Minnesota. They strike first in this national title bout. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Mustangs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's caught. It's Stewart. Breaks clear in open space. Now here he goes. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
It's a quick grab. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Great connection there for 6 points.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Goes to his right side there for the completion. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's McLeod. Close to the tight end. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Caught by the receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw again. He's got it with room to run. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. First and long now after the penalty. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. Heaves it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. You bring him down to 7. Offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Scanning the field, it's McLeod. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll give it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Catch made over the middle. He'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to throw here. Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Mustangs! No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Back to throw. It's McLeod. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring up 3rd down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made, a lot of space now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Catch made by the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. That completion makes it second and short. Throwing off play action. And they've got him on the blitz.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Minnesota offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Let's it fly to the wideout. Only dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick dart to the right. He hauls it in to the 25, still running. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass is caught. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Golden Gophers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's McLeod. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, SMU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Movement here from the tight end. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's McLeod. Looking for his back. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it second and 12. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to the 6. It's first and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test it on the left side. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
But you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
It's Hawkins. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the move now. That's caught. It's Stewart. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down. And the Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver grabs it. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33. The Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hawkins. The sure hands, it's Brooks. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The sure hands, it's Burks. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. They pick up the first on the ground. Breaking tackles. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. And the Mustangs are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tight end makes the grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Short pass finds the tight end. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's McLeod. The pocket breaking down. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense was fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Catch made on the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. To throw, it's McLeod. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Glenn. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on last season's national champions, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Stewart. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They keep him off balance with a run. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Mustangs! They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play, finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Third down after that running play. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
They'll run it to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
The Golden Gophers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He finds his tight end for the catch. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. To throw, it's McLeod. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Back to throw. It's Hawkins. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And the Mustangs will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got some space here. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to pass. It's McLeod. Looking deep downfield with the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Let's see if he can make the play on this return. And the return is brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. And there's the handoff. Fighting him off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. With the catch, it's Brooks. They stop with the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. It's an out route, the catch made. The tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice...
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
from the gun. Breaking free with the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Grab made by the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Makes a quick catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Stewart. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Mustangs with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, SMU. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's McLeod. On the run here, lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The clock is stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The shotgun handoff here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Toughness shown by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
There's a 1st and 10 play. The back's got it. Runs through the defender. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Dropping back. It's McLeod. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Hawkins. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The kicking team makes the recovery. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Burks.
Okay, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that short completion. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. 2 teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, 2 teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game, as we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on last year's national champions, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. shotgun running play call. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's a draw play. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
The Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Golden Gophers pick up enough to get a first down there.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Scanning the field, it's McLeod. Caught over the middle, it's Glenn. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Golden Gophers are in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Minnesota. They strike first in this national title bout. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Pulls it in, it's Stewart. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to
finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
The Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It spurts. Touchdown, Mustangs. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who you meant to throw that ball to.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to pass. It's McLeod. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Snags the quick throw. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
And the Golden Gophers will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. He's running out of time here. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do?
He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Foster. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, SMU. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Pulls it in. It's Glenn. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield. It's McLeod. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from the first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Breaking tackles and going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second.
Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
We'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hawkins. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Boom. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He lets it go on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll ride the back again here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Golden Gophers will kick this away to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Mustangs! This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start at the 25. Minnesota offense takes the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Handing off on the draw play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. If you get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller, that's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll give it to the back. Inside the 45. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Hawkins. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. A deep shot to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he released it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Backed up here, second and long from the 15. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. In the clear of the 25. Ball carrier tackled there. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the grab. It's Burks. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, SMU. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the Golden Gophers will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it to the right side. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
On the move now. Throws it to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. To throw, it's Hawkins. And he just throws it away. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. Minnesota in front here, Kurt. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
In the red area, it's Burks. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown. And he will score. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing for the one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to pass. It's McLeod. Takes a deep shot on the move. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. He'll hand it off. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Minnesota. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Trying to get the throw off. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Lets it fly to the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
That run produces a decent gain.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Golden Gophers will look to convert here on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Still no answer for this offense. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge game.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. What a catch! They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense. Really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter. On a 4th down play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock, and you seal victory.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Right away with the running game. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 1st down here for this offense. They'll run it here. He breaks free. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a 1st down on a 1st down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now.
I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense will just take a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. The coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college. it.